Let me give it to you right all night. No, we ain't never gonna stop. I ain't never had it like this before. No, gotta keep it together. Yeah, that's right. It's a real good sexual fight. Give it to you all night, right? I'ma take you some loving, sweet, delicious things. Only you, I'm so gifted. See the blood on the wings.
Well, hello, Leonessa. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you so much for asking, beautiful, gorgeous.
You look lovely tonight.
Thank you. So do you. I love the red. It matches the theme here.
It does. I'm glad you
You got a
noticed.
red lipstick. Beautiful red lipstick you have. And it's Halloween weekend. This is Halloween weekend.
Exactly.
It could be sexy. Very sexy.
Exactly.
Shout out to everybody who joined us tonight.
Hello, Lindsay. Thank you for joining us. So do tell, Leonessa, how has your day been? Anything exciting going on today?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, I did. I tried a new thing called a salt booth, and it
Ooh.
was relaxing. I got to detox and everything. So, yeah.
Hi, Bernadette. Thank you for joining.
Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment.
Yes.
Share. We want you to share this episode and make sure that you let them know it is viewers' discretion advised. This is for us adults. It's for the mature audience.
Exactly. So what are your Halloween plans, Miss Leonessa?
My Halloween plans are to go out, get some fresh air tomorrow, take the girls out, the little ones. Right now, I'm just focused on tonight, this beautiful Friday night, 11 o'clock at night with all of you.
Yes.
If you would like to be a special guest, send a message to our homepage on Facebook at Ladies After Dark with Lizzie and Leonessa. Special guests will receive IMDb credit, which is a big deal.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
So what should we jump into, Leonessa? I thought about maybe a card reading. What do you think?
Yeah, we're definitely going to do that. But before we do, if you would like to donate to Ladies After Dark, Cash App, $Leonessa. Please add in the payment note that your donation is towards Ladies After Dark.
Yes. We would greatly appreciate any support from anybody.
That's right.
So I thought about, Leonessa, if you don't mind, I'd like to do a 3-card reading for everybody on my
Sounds
love
good.
cards.
That sounds good. I say we do that. Let's do that.
I'm using my Romance Angel deck. Let's see if it shows up. Nope, ain't
Probably
gonna
if you
show
put
up.
towards your nose. There, I could see it.
Okay, sorta, kinda.
I can see
So,
it just fine.
okay. So I will do a 3-card read. And let's see what we got. These are my oracle cards. The first card is heart to heart conversation. Let's see if it shows. It's so lagging right now.
It looks pretty. I see a lady. If you could probably put it closer to the screen.
Okay, let's see if that works. It's not doing anything. I think I froze or
That's
something.
okay. No,
It
that's
says
okay.
to
I can see it.
honestly discuss your feelings with each other. The
Mm-hmm.
next one is playfulness. Let's see if it shows. No, it ain't. Sort of, kind of. It is a man on a swing with a woman. It says to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And our last card we have is called Express Your Love. There's a man clinging to a woman, and it says go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So it seems to be communication and to just make sure that you have fun, have a youthful spirit and make any romantic gestures towards your partner that you have during this time.
Ooh la la. Hold on.
Yes. I think it's plain, simple, and easy. Everybody
I like
should be
that.
playful and retain their youth. You're never too old to be childlike.
Right. As long as you're not, over the top on some immature level.
Right.
Playful, have fun, but that's about it.
Yes. Yes. Lynn agrees. You must have fun. Very, very true. So, what do you have in mind that we do next, Leonessa?
Well, I thought I was waiting for the next card. I thought you had a third card.
I read all 3.
Oh, you did? I
I
must have missed the third one. The first one was, remind me.
the first one. Let's see if I can get it out. The first. Okay, it's just
You don't hear that very often.
so the first
Usually
one was discuss
they-
your feelings with each other. The second one was the playfulness. You must have playfulness in it. And the third one was express your love. To go ahead and make your romantic gesture to
Sounds
your
good. Sounds
partner.
good.
Yes.
All right, so I hope everybody takes that advice in the love department seriously. I'm chasing a fly, stupid fly, shoe fly. Don't bother me, because again, if you remember previously, we did discuss time is sensitive. Have
Yeah.
fun,
Yeah.
play, flirt, do what you got to do to enjoy life. Um,
Exactly.
I think the another thing that a lot of people don't ever really talk about is kissing. So one of the things that I want to talk about is different types of kisses, what they mean, what they entail. So that is our discussion that we're going to dive into is kissing
Ooh, la la.
and talking about what types of kisses you like in particular. Do you like open mouth kisses? Do you like open mouth kisses without tongue? Open mouth kisses with tongue? Do you like a lot of tongue? Or do you prefer no tongue and just closed mouth kisses with
I like the slow build up. I like the soft, gentle kisses on the lips where someone caresses your face and kind of pulls you into them, and it's a little nibbling of the lip, and then it slowly progresses into a deeper kiss. I don't think I'm too deep into like what I call throat hockey, where your tongue's all up in the other person's mouth. A little bit, that's fine. But I like the slow, gentle buildup of it where you anticipate, where you start getting that heat in your body where you know you want to do more, but you want it to gradually build up.
right. And then, sometimes when it does build up, sometimes if you spend a lot of time kissing the same person, sometimes the kissing can tend to get more kinky, like
Yes.
a little bit more unorthodox. It could be, but it's sexy, not unorthodox. It's not awkward. It is kinky. It could be the tongues that your mouths are not even touching each other. You got your tongues sticking out and you're just kind of like teasing each other on the tip of the tongue.
Yes. Yes.
I've seen it done in films, and I've seen it. I mean, a lot. I think the most popular kiss that I've seen in films would have to be it's the sideways kiss where it's semi open,
Mhm.
little bit of tongue,
Yeah.
but not overly done with the tongue, which is nice.
And I like the brushing of my lips against somebody else's, just enough, not enough to just enough to lightly touch it, and then
Right,
nibble on the neck or something, or the ear, just to keep it going, you know.
right. There's some people who prefer less kissing and more of everything else. They'll
Right.
they'll be intimate doing all the other things that you could
Mm,
possibly do alone in the room, and there's not that much kissing.
right.
Is there a reason you think that that happens for some people?
You mean the less kissing part?
The less kissing and the more like they pay attention to all the other kinky things that you could possibly do in the bedroom.
I think for some people, they get more excitement from touching the rest of the body, the sensualness of it, the stimulation of the skin, of the little nerves through the body. Kissing is great for some, but it doesn't have that same wonderful appetite that it brings when you're physically touching other areas of the body.
Right. And it's interesting because sometimes kissing also goes beyond, it's not just the lips, but they'll be kissing other body parts,
Right,
arms, elbows, neck,
right,
and so forth.
right.
So it's almost like when people first meet, they find that kissing the lips is super sexy. It's like the
Right,
first sexy of the sexy. And
right,
they're so into it. But then as time progresses, they become less interested in it and they kind of just want to focus on the body and other parts.
right.
Um, I'm the
What
type of person, I think I would bring them back to it.
Right.
Yes, yes. I consider myself a kisser who
Mm,
kisses the lips too.
right.
Um, I'll kiss the whole body. That definitely that's me. But
Right.
what do you think? Are you gonna stay with the lips, or you think you would kind of
I like exploring the body. I like watching my partner's um reactions to things. I like watching the goosebumps rise on their skin, their hair standing on end at attention. Um I like knowing that I'm pleasing them and seeing their reaction to it. And I think that for me is a turn on in itself. So I
right,
don't technically have to be kissing the person, but knowing how excited they get from how I stimulate them by gentle touches. It can be even by gently rubbing your fingers down their skin or whatever you're going to do. But just to see that reaction of their body react to you, that's a turn on to me.
right, and
Lindsay
then
says she's a kisser in all of it.
yes, all of it. Yeah, I'd have to say that I'd stay kissing the lips and the body too. Um, I think that I think that a lot of people, if anybody gets tired of kissing on the lips, there's usually I think like a deep reason for that. I think it
Mhm.
could be psychological because and it could also be physical because sometimes you could be having a problem with the person's breath, and then you're like, I'll do everything else with you, but your breath is killing me. And then sometimes it's like, and so I think that a lot of people who whether they have a relationship, they're dating or they're married, engaged, whatever have you, if you find that your significant other is starting to pull away, it could be because maybe you have bad breath, and maybe they are, there's definitely could be some other things that are psychologically involved that's pulling them away from your mouth,
Right.
where their mouth meets your mouth, and so that connection is sort of, they're distancing themselves in that way. They're still
Right.
willing to satisfy you sexually in
Right.
other departments, but they're pulling away from you in that other area. And because mouth to mouth is very, the kissing on the mouth is very intimate. It's such a connection. It's both a spiritual, physical, mental, and all the above connection. And should you find your partner pulling away from that, it could mean a lot of things. It could mean that they, sometimes it's depression, sometimes it's them and it's not you.
Mhm.
And so it's really something that if a person becomes interested and concerned as to if they're, why their partner is pulling away from them in that area, they should ask questions.
Right.
Ask questions, um, and find out. That's my advice because I have heard stuff like that before. I've seen
Right.
it in films, I've heard it in songs. So I figured that the kissing is so intimate. It's very important to bring up when we are even talking ladies after dark.
Exactly.
And there's another type of kiss that's very intimate, and it's the biting. The biting.
I love the bites.
Yes.
Not
And
too
since,
hard, but not too soft. Just enough to kind of that they got you.
exactly. Since it's
Yeah.
Halloween,
Yeah.
biting is going to be quite normal with the whole vampire esque.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, do you like being bit on your neck, Leonessa? Or do you prefer it all over the body?
Hmm. Well, I think it depends on how I'm feeling. But other than that, I think if I'm being like a little nibble all over the body, all over the body feels good.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and you know what? And a lot of people don't know how to deliver a successful bite,
Right.
or just the same way with the kissing. A lot of people don't know how to deliver the right kiss. We're talking, it has to be, you have to deliver that kiss properly.
Right.
Otherwise, it's all downhill from that point.
Yeah. You can kill the mood. You be up
Mood
on this
killer.
high, and then it'd be like, well, we're done.
Exactly. Mood killer, mood killer.
Lindsay says, even if it's embarrassing, willing to work on it is important.
Of course. That's very good advice. I think that if some people have big juicy lips, and some people have medium sized lips, some people have, it depends on the time of day, lips. That would be me. I just, sometimes they perk up and sometimes they're like medium. Sometimes
Right.
they're super perky and sometimes they're like just medium. And then you have people who have no lips at all, like thin lips to no lips.
Right.
Um, if it's got a crack right here, you can kiss it. You can just,
Right.
people just have to learn how to work with what they have.
Right. I do agree.
Have you ever kissed anyone with little lips?
I have kissed someone with no lips, someone that had a bottom lip but no real top lip, and
Ah.
then I kissed someone that had amazing lips.
It could be just me, but it looks like your clothes are starting to come undone. We haven't even done the show yet.
It is ladies after dark, you know.
I know. It looks like, I'm like, oh, she's starting to strip now. She see it, and we're not even 30 minutes into it. And she's
Oh
ready
no,
to,
it's not stripping. No.
oh, no. She's allowed to let some shoulder show.
Yes.
I hope that y'all can handle a little bit of cleavage, because after all this is ladies after dark does not mean it's gonna be like inappropriate, because shoulders are a very sexy part of the woman's body, the male's
Right.
body. And again, in some cultures, the wrist, just like, in Asian culture, the wrist is supposed to be very flattering. It's sexy. And
Right.
um, so in different cultures, and you're going to get a different response.
Yeah. No live shows here, people. Don't
Yes.
get the wrong idea.
Not that kind of show.
It is not.
And we've been diving, this is the second time that we dive directly into the show without our usual opening. But that is because as we get closer to the end of the month, we just really want to give you a little bit more time to talk about our subjects.
Exactly.
And those videos, they do take up some time. So, but you'll see our intro again. Don't worry, y'all.
Lindsay says, "Keep it on." LOL. I'm keeping it on. I am dressed.
She's like, don't be exposing the goodies. Well, don't worry, we are well clothed for our show, but we also show you a little cleavage, little neck, a little, because some of these things are considered beautiful and sexy, and the whole woman's body is beautiful and sexy and meant to be adored, appreciated, and loved.
Yes. And since it's not that type of show, no one has to worry.
Yes, that's right. And
Yeah.
unless you're tuning into the show, no one has to know.
It's a secret.
So, with the kissing and the Halloween time period,
Yes.
would the kissing become more aggressive during this time period, or would it be simply kinky but soft?
I think it depends on the person. For me, I like the slow build up. I like it to get a little bit intense and aggressive, and yeah. take me to places I've never been.
Have you experienced a lot of like butterflies in your stomach from just the kissing by itself?
Yes, I have.
I think particularly this type of kissing is very erotic and very sexy.
Yes.
And I had to show it again because it was like, okay, definitely something that is worth showing again because
Mhm.
that's very well done.
Mhm.
Don't forget to stay tuned for Hit the Bell or Hit the Road after
I
our commercial break,
I
which we don't
cannot
break
wait.
until 11:30.
Yes, and I cannot wait for that game.
Oh yes, it's going to be very fun. Um, and I think that there's a lot of advice that some people can probably get from kissing.
Right.
Do you think that the method of kissing your hand is good experience or practice for the real before the real thing?
I personally don't at
Me
all
neither. Me
because
neither.
you need the other person and you're just kissing your hand, and that doesn't do anything because you
Yeah,
don't know how the other person's going to react to your kiss.
exactly. So, what would you say that if someone was trying to attract someone to get a date,
Mhm.
what's your first advice? Now, of course, this is subjective because, like, it depends on the individual
Right.
because that's considered your client. So let's paint a picture.
Okay.
You ever seen the film? Let's see. There's actually a few films. Wedding Crashers.
Yes.
The two guys, one they were hitting up all the weddings and smashing as many girls as they can smash, get with.
Right.
One ends up falling for. We already know the story, but which one of those guys did you find would have been one that you would have ended up with?
That's a hard one because honestly, I don't think I would have ended up with either of them.
Oh, and why not?
Um for me, I didn't, I mean, as good as it was, I didn't feel, if I placed myself in any of these women's shoes, that I would feel some sort of connection.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it just, it didn't, I didn't feel a spark. I didn't feel anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh well, this is using our imagination. If it wasn't a film and it was something that was really happening, and not so much the guys, but the type of guys that those guys are
Right.
smashing the wet, like just showing up to somebody's wedding, a friend of yours wedding, and the personalities, the characteristics that they both have.
Mhm.
Which character, like not how they look, but according to their characteristics, would you most likely have probably found yourself with? The answer still none.
Yeah, probably none. Mm-mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now you could say why.
they I, I just didn't feel that I guess connection, that you want something that you can connect with the person. And
Hmm.
I really didn't feel anything watching it. I'm like, well, good for them.
Hmm.
Yay. But it did nothing. It just, I don't know, it didn't work for me.
So I guess my answer would be if two guys were crashing a wedding and I found myself sitting down alone and one of the guys come up to me and he seems to be ignoring the other females, well, the first thing I would feel is on guard, because I'm always on guard anyway.
Right.
But also curious, because I'm curious at the same time as on guard, especially if I'm thinking that he's a member of the family, like he was lying about. So if he happened to lie and we ended up talking, I would probably be with the guy that ended up, playing it cool, being suave, and talking with me at the wedding and spending more time interested in what I had to say than for, especially if I'm like, oh my God, a wedding.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Well, Leonessa, you know what time it is.
It is time for our commercial break, everyone. So, but that does not mean to go anywhere.
We
That
will
just
be right back.
make sure that you're ready for our game coming up.
I can't
That's what that
wait.
means. Yes. So, what I want to leave you with is, based off of what Lizzie was saying earlier in the card reading, is flirt.
Mm-hmm.
Flirt, have fun. You never know where it's going to go.
Exactly.
We'll be right back after this commercial break.
welcome back, Leonessa. Welcome back, everybody.
Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for not leaving and going anywhere because we still have so much to cover or
Yes.
uncover.
Ooh, I like uncover better.
Yes, it is game time.
Yes.
And before we get into the game, one more time, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to all the streams on YouTube, and hit the bell to receive notifications anytime a new episode of Ladies After Dark is live.
Yes. And if you'd like to donate, you can go to Cash App with $ Leonessa and make sure you write in there that it's for Ladies After Dark.
That's right. And special guests will receive IMDb credit.
Exactly. So
you
please
wanna-
feel free to leave us a message on our homepage on Facebook at Ladies After Dark with Lizzie and Leonessa.
That's right. That's right. That's right. All right. Let's get into our game for the night.
I love this game. I love this game. I'm glad you're here, Lindsay. Thank you for sticking around.
It's time for Hit the Bell or Hit the Road, everybody.
All right.
Our first guy is Bring Him On Out.
I say hit the road.
Okay. I love his smile. He's got an honest smile in his eyes.
I still say hit the road.
Hit the bell for me. What does our audience think? Hit the bell or hit the road, audience members? Take your time.
Bernadette says bell. Hit the bell.
She said hit the bell. We have another hit the bell over here.
Lindsay,
And then-
what do you think?
Take the time and letting us know why you chose hit the bell, Miss Bernadette. For me, it's the thought of him, his hair nice and wet, and we're in the ocean or something.
Bernadette says come to me.
She says come to me.
Lindsay says hit the road.
Okay. Hit the
It's
road.
a tie.
Okay, so so now we're getting an idea of the type of men that Miss Lizzie likes, and the type of men that Miss Lindsay likes, and the type of men that Miss Bernadette finds attractive. Very good. I love to see that. Gives us an idea of, when you ask us some questions, how we can give you some assistance in any intimate areas.
Well, I think we kind of understood that, Bernadette, from your first answer.
So she said he likes his.
Yeah, I like his smile and his hair, both on his head and on his face.
It's fair. I have to agree. I can see his hair nice and wet. And I love his eyes and smile. He has a very good smile.
Mm-hmm.
So one more time for guy number one.
I still say hit the road.
Yeah, definitely hit the bell. So I'll take him home.
Okay.
The next guy number two, ladies.
Okay.
He's got a lot of spirit.
Yeah. I'll say hit the road to that one. Him too. I will hit the road.
Is he getting ready for a date or what? It looks like he's happy. He's like, I got a date. I got a date. Look, I got a date.
I can't believe it. I got a date. How did I do that? I got a date.
He's kind of like the goofy type and funny and sweet. But I would say he's more like he'll keep him as a friend, but yeah.
Right.
But if we became friends and we ended up going out, that's cool. But it's hit the road for me. I would like to keep him as a friend.
Well, Bernadette was talking about, I guess it's guy number 1. I could rub my hands through his hair. Them hands would get stuck. And then she says, oh, hell no. I like chocolate, but no.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And I love how happy he was. I remember the guy getting really happy that he was my boyfriend.
Right.
And I hadn't heard that type of reaction other than when I was much younger and I was like 12.
Right.
And the boy was really happy. I must have been 11 or 12, one of those. And he was really excited to be my boyfriend.
Right.
But he just couldn't keep things very interesting. He was very boring.
Well, Lindsay said he can jump in the middle of the road.
What? That's kind of harsh. That's kind of harsh. But that's your honest opinion. That's how you feel. Now, what makes it... This is. I don't know if we've normally just shown 3 guys, or have we always shown 4?
4.
Okay, good. Because I thought I had it as special. Guy number 3, let's go.
Okay.
Them abs. Ooh, he's got a nice face.
Yeah, he's got nice abs, but I always look at the face. And I say hit the road. Hit the road. I'm sorry. Hit the road. Nice abs, but hit the road.
I say hit the bell. What do you ladies say over there? What do you say, Lindsay and Bernadette?
Yes.
Hit the bell or hit the road?
Bernadette said some possibly there. Bell. Bernadette says bell.
If I'm on an island, I know what to do with that. I'm stranded on an island and he scoops me up. I'll be like, what is up with this? Okay.
Yeah. Lindsay says 4.
I guess that's her way of saying that she'd rather just move on to guy number 4.
Okay.
So Bernadette, she says hit the bell.
Yes.
Lindsay says 4.
4.
I'm guessing that means hit the road.
Right. And Bernadette says, I like the way you think, Lee.
Oh, I thank you. the whole tropical thing, like not knowing if you're in like I'm thinking films, I guess. I don't know. Guy number 4, come on out.
Oh, ding, 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 ding. Hit the bell, hit the bell, hit the bell. Hit the cathedral bell. Hit Quasimodo's bell. Hit the frickin' bell.
She just says, hit the bell, hit the bell, hit the bell, hit the Quasimodo bell, hit all the bells. Ring it.
Yep.
Ring it.
Lindsay
Ding
says,
it.
nice body bell. Yep. I'll
I
make
don't
a
think
bell.
we'll ever get enough of these.
I have. You know what? I will make a freaking bell. Hit. I'll make.
Here,
Yeah.
here. You want me here? Wait, that didn't work. Wait, hold on. That didn't work. I grabbed my hot sauce.
Yeah, that didn't work. Yeah, hit the bell. Hit the bell. Burn that says bell. Yep.
That's, well, I guess as much as he got to hit the bell, we're gonna show him again.
So dreamy.
Yes. I must say, hit the bell. This must be someplace in Italy or Europe or somewhere over there in Europe. I can't
Yeah, it
believe I
looks
said
like
Italy
it has
or
to be
Europe.
somewhere in Europe or something.
Yes, it's obviously someplace in Europe. If I said Italy, what am I talking about?
I don't care where he's at, but come say hi to me. Hit the bell. Hit the bell. Hit the bell.
She said, hit the frickin' bell.
Right.
Wow.
Bernadette
So
says,
that
let's do more.
Oh, well, we can. Our limit is 4.
Yes.
Because now we have to get into our card reading using the Sexual Magic Tarot deck. And I kid you not, these are very graphic images on this card deck that I didn't know was that graphic, but it. Again, mature audience. Are we mature? I think. I don't know. So I know that you want to see more guys, more gentlemen, but then, we wouldn't keep you wanting more.
Exactly.
Okay. Whoa. Have mercy. Okay.
Maybe just describe it if you can't show it.
Oh, I'm showing it. Oh my. Yeah. Okay. I drew the moon. So now I got the moon card.
Okay.
Again, this is the Sexual Magic Tarot deck, so it's not what you think. I'm hesitating showing this, but I'm going to show it because, again, I did say viewers' discretion is advised. It's artwork. It's beautiful. This was drawn fabulously.
Right.
I must say. Yeah. Okay. I'm showing.
Okay.
I have here the moon.
Oh.
Yes. As you can see, it's on the beach. There's the moon. It's more like the sunlight and a typhoon on the way. But basically, as you know, in the moon, this is what I am drawing from this. You'll notice that one lady has the mirror while the other lady has the glass cup of wine that she's drinking. The male, or the masculine, whatever you want to call it, is catering to the female. This is all about your partner. It's time for them to cater to you. It's time for them to cater to you while you, in turn, love yourself. You need to take this time to look at how beautiful you are and love yourself. You have not loved yourself enough, so he wants you to love you. And notice the kissing. We mentioned kissing tonight was one of our topics, was our main topic, was kissing.
Exactly.
And you'll notice that he is kissing all over his partner's body. He's loving her. He's making her feel amazing. The next card is the star. This one is beautifully drawn again. But is definitely more tame than the other one. Okay, so as we continue with the story and the definition of loving yourself, the star.
Mm-hmm.
Again, the admiration of this beautiful woman, the admiration of and putting him to sleep. She's supplying the water. She's supplying the water. She will give you, your partner will give you what you desire, what you need, to help you rest and sleep beautifully. But you have to be willing to love her and give her the things that she desires. So, because right now she needs to love herself.
Right.
Okay. Oh, God. I got the tower, card number 3.
Okay.
The tower.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is a big, in this card deck, this is a big warning that while you are with your partner, enjoying your partner, um, you have to be warned that someone might steal your partner away. Um, so while you may be believing that this is going to be you and your partner together, enjoying each other physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, someone from behind is a monster, and you must watch them, um, because they feel that you're taking their heart, you're taking someone that is their love. So I'm going to show you this artistic artwork. Again, viewers' discretion is advised. You'll notice that someone's coming from behind, wanting to
Right.
your mate.
Right.
So the attack might be at your significant other, so you might want to watch. And that, God, okay. You drew 3, right?
Yes, I did.
That's where I'm going to stop for tonight. No more giveaways, because basically this is about love yourself, be warned, and do not take your partner for granted, because you never know if your partner will stay.
Exactly.
It's up to you. And this is like mostly the masculine. The men really need to start loving their women. They need to not take them for granted,
Mm-hmm.
and really let them know that they love their body. They find them attractive, beautiful. There might be a lot of people taking their partner for granted right now. This is like, but and it's a shame, because they could clearly be having some good chaka chaka.
Right. I loved your card reading. It was very, very informative.
Oh, thank you. Put some ice on it, Bernadette. Wow, that's good. Okay, good. We hope that was very helpful to you, the card reading, and that you were able to absorb as much as you could information. This is also, if you are a single person, what this means is that you have to love yourself. You have to love yourself. In
Exactly.
order for another person to really step into the picture, you got to love yourself first. Love your
Mm-hmm.
body. Appreciate what you have. Don't focus so much on what you don't have right now, because then you're not really attracting the right energy to you, which means you're not going to attract the right person, because you might attract the person that just wants to cater to you because they want to feel like they're the superhero. And then and then what happens when you're not feeling vulnerable anymore and you're back to your strong Wonder Woman self? Now that person's become obsessive possessive, because you're not doing to them what you were doing in the beginning, which is being the damsel in distress.
Right. Right.
So you got to love yourself so you
Mm-hmm.
attract the right mate. And also, and this is that's for the single. Ah, the single ladies. All the single ladies. Okay. Or gentlemen. Same thing.
Yes.
And once you do the card that really is showing the person trying to take something from you again, that could be the person being aggressive. You have your eyes and heart set on someone, but here comes someone else trying to step in, and they're being aggressive, and they're going to steal what you have your eyes set after. So now, you have some competition. They want to
Right.
be, they're not your competition. They just want to be your competition. So
Right.
ain't no competition.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry about that.
Exactly. So all the cards, in a way, have told a story from
Yes.
mine all the way through yours,
Yes.
which is beautiful. So whenever you all decide if you need to rewatch it, listen to the first set of cards and then listen to Leonessa's card reading, and you'll see there's a long story there.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It comes full circle very
It does.
nicely, very beautifully.
Yes.
Let everybody know where they can find you on all social media.
You can find me on Facebook and Instagram, and of course on YouTube. I'm there. And where can they find you, Leonessa?
You can Google me as Leonessa Cruz. You can also Google my singing and my musician name, Lily the Goddess. And you'll find me on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. You'll find me on YouTube. Definitely don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel. If you would like to be a special guest, send a message to our homepage on Facebook at Ladies After Dark with Lizzie and Leonessa. We look forward to hearing from you. Special guests will receive IMDb credit. It's very important. If you do not have an IMDb account, go right ahead and get yourself one.
Exactly.
It's a very, very, very big deal.
And again, if you would like to donate, you can Cash App $Leonessa. And please put in your comment that it's for Ladies After Dark.
That's right. Ladies After Dark. We appreciate your donation. We appreciate your support
Yes.
so that we can continue to deliver you content, advice. And Lizzie over here is very, very skilled and trained on giving intimate advice to couples, some sex therapy. So if you happen to need some sexual therapy, Lizzie is able to give that to you. Advice helps bring people together, helps keep couples together strong,
Exactly.
and also helps your self-esteem, which is very important because a lot of people, they tend to lose that self-esteem over time. Could be because they don't feel attractive anymore. Again, just like the card reading that we just did. They're losing a bit of that love for themselves.
Right.
Time is progressing, and then just other things are progressing, and other things they feel is they're focused on the negative.
Right.
That will
Lindsay says,
also,
great show, ladies.
oh, thank you. That will interfere with your sex life.
Exactly.
So if you don't want that to interfere with the chaka chaka, you've got to do what you've got to do to make sure that you feel confident.
Yes.
So thank you for joining us, ladies. We appreciate, we have Bernadette and Ms. Lindsay continuously showing us their faithful and loyal support.
Yes. It is greatly appreciated.
That is right. So for now, we love you all.
Peace.
Happy Halloween.
Yes.